What is going on YouTube? This is Joel here, back again at the speed of light, and welcome to another Pokestrats video. And today I'll be showing you how to use, in my opinion, the best Alolan Pokemon, at least my favorite Alolan Pokemon, which is Alolan-Marowak. And this thing is just insane. I won't say over the top insane, but this thing is just awesome. Its ability, its typing, its stats, especially its attack and its defense and special defensive bulk, really insane Pokemon. And today I'm going to be showing you how to use it. So before we begin, hit that like button down below, show me some love, comment down below what other Pokemon you want to see a Pokestrats on, share this video with others, and of course subscribe if you haven't already for more fun Pokemon content. So without any further ado, let's just crack up. So as you know, the first set I always share is my favorite set, and this case it's gonna be the Thick Club set. So of course, as the name suggests, it holds a Thick Club. The ability is Lightning Rod, and this makes it a perfect counter to all the electric types, almost all at least. Many electric types, at least all in OU are the common ones like Raikou, Jolteon, Tapu Koko especially, which has become a big pain to deal with. This is the best counter to Tapu Koko in my opinion. And its moveset has Will-O-Wisp, Boomerang, Shadow Bone, and Flare Blitz. Now, you could change up the moveset by a little if you put Stealth Rocks instead of Will-O-Wisp, but I prefer running Will-O-Wisp over Stealth Rocks. But both are really good moves on this Pokemon, and both are viable, so you could use any one of them. Also over here, you could go Rockhead just for the to prevent the Flare Blitz damage. But I hardly use Flare Blitz. It's just a move where you just want to hit as hard as possible, and it's just your last hit. You go for Flare Blitz. That's why I have that on there. If you don't want it to be that way, then you can go Fire Punch or something like that. But Flare Blitz is a really good move. You could, of course, if you want to run Flare Blitz without recoil, you can run Rockhead. Its stats: 60 HP, 80 attack, 110 defense, 50 special attack, 80 special defense, and 45 speed. So its HP is low, but anyways, since let's get into its main stat, which is attack. Since it's an offensive Thick Club set, we are running max attack Adamant, not running Jolly, because just look at its speed. There's no use investing in speed, so we have to gotta make it a bulky, hard hitter. So we have 200 in HP, 16 in defense, and 40 special defense. We need more special defensive investment because it has low special defense than defensive defense. And so I did this, but you could run it anyway. Like, you could switch this around if you wanted more defensive than special defense, or you get the idea basically. But I prefer running this EV spread right here. So this was the Thick Club set, which is my favorite set. Now going into the next set, which is kind of similar but contains 4 moves, and it's even harder, you could say, which is the Choice Bandit set. But of course the disadvantage being that you can't switch up your moves. So in this case I'm running Rockhead over Lightning Rod because we are running Flare Blitz on here, and Choice Bandit Flare Blitz is no joke. That's why I ran Rockhead, but once again you could run Lightning Rod. But in this case, since we are running Bandit, we want to hit as hard as possible, so I went for Rockhead Flare Blitz, but you can run Lightning Rod anyways. So the moves on here are Earthquake. Now I didn't run Boomerang in this case because Boomerang with Thick Club is better, so it's stronger than Earthquake when it's holding a Thick Club. But when Bandit, it does not have that Thick Club boost, and even though they have the same base power when seen, like Boomerang is 50 power but it hits 2 times, this is 100 power but it hits 1 time. So it's the same thing, but Earthquake is 100% accurate. That's why Earthquake is the better option. Of course, Shadowbone Stab hits really hard. Shadowbone is a really good move on Marowak. It just does the work really well. Then Flare Blitz hit hard. Of course, if you're running Lightning Rod over Rocket, then I would suggest you change it up to Fire Punch. Or even if you are not even if you're running Lightning Rod, you can run Flare Blitz, but once again for that last hit kind of situation, because Flare Blitz gives a lot of recoil, that's one. Now for the last move, we have quite a few options. There's Thunder Punch, which I opted for to counter Pokemon like Tapu Fini, but you can go moves like Brick Break and all of that kind of stuff. Let me go through the moves once again. Then there's Iron Head, which is good for fairies, but I prefer Thunder Punch because it carries that element of surprise, and Tapu Fini really was this Pokemon. There's Rock Slide and Stone Edge as well, but I prefer Thunderbolt. So I'm running the same EV spread for this one as well. A bulky hard hitter, max attack adamant, 200 HP, 16 defense and 40 special defense. Same as the last one, same EV spread. So these were the two offensive sets, really hard hitting sets. But now going into the third one, we are gonna go into a more defensive set, which is a bulky defensive Marowak. It's holding the leftovers, always the best item to run on a bulky Pokemon, leftovers. Then Lightning Rod. Now not running Rocket because there's no reason to, as you can see from the moves. Curse Body is there, but it's just you don't want to run it. And Lightning Rod is the best ability for this set because it counters, like I said, electric types really well. So that is the ability I went for. Now Stealth Rocks, really good. When you're having a bulky Pokemon and Stealth Rocks with it, it's a really good thing because it supports your team well. Stealth Rocks are really good support, especially for your sweepers. So I've got Stealth Rocks on there. Will-O-Wisp, because it lowers attack, even though the burn damage has been nerfed, it is really good to counter physical attackers. So Will-O-Wisp is on there. Then there's Knockoff, because it's really good when your bulky Pokemon are able to knock off the items. It really gives good support to the rest of the team. And then Shadowbone for stab and hard hitting. That's why I have Shadowbone on here. Now you could change up the set a little by putting in Toxic in there for knockoff or Toxic in there for Shadowbone. But I just preferred knockoff and Shadowbone over that. Wow, Shockwave. So I just preferred that. Now moving into the EV, since it's a defensive set, the EVs are a little different, or I should say very different, which max with max HP. Since it's a defensive set, it's 200 defense, impish nature, and 56 in special defense. Now if you're running especially defensive, then you could just switch this around, and there you go, specially defensive, you could do that. But Marowak is better physically defensive, that's why I went for a physical defensive set. Now next one is again a very offensive set. In fact, it's a sweeping set, and sweeping set holding leftovers, you might be kind of shocked why leftovers, but you will see next. Then Lightning Rod, I put Lightning Rod on here because it is good to get switch-ins. Like you could switch in into an electric type attack, and then that gives you a free switch, and that's why Lightning Rod is a really good ability for this sweeping set. Of course, if you're running Flare Blitz, you can once again run Rocket, but in this case, as you can see, I'm running Fire Punch. So first move is Substitute. Substitute goes really well with sweeping sets. That's why I put it here, and that's why there's the leftovers there. Then there's the Swords Dance. If there's a sweeper, you gotta set up. You gotta set up. So I have Swords Dance on here. Shadow Bone, like I said, stab, and Fire Punch once again, stab. Now you could remove substitute and put something else like Earthquake on here, which is a really good option, but I put substitute. It's actually, I don't support any one of these sets. You could go any depending on what you want and what your usage is. So these were my offensive sets, and of course I didn't forget this, EVs. So same EVs as the other offensive sets: 200 HP, max attack, adamant, 16 defense, and 40 special defense. I really like this EV spread on offensive Marowak because it gives it the bulk and it gives it the hard hitting power as well. And this bulk goes really well with the substitute, which is on there in the set. So it's a really good set for sweeping the teams. Also, if you wanna be cheeky, you could always go belly drum on there, and maybe earthquake, or even substitute on here with citrus berry. You could always try that heat out. So that's another recommended thing with Marowak. Also, if you want, you can run Rockhead Flare Blitz. I won't suggest you run Flare Blitz without Rockhead on this set because that doesn't really help it sweep, as it can die in maybe 3 Flare Blitz. So that's why I would recommend Fire Punch over Flare Blitz when you're not running Rockhead. So yeah. Now, like I always do, one heat set for this video, and usually I give heat sets which are viable, which can be used well in the meta, but this time it does not seem like a set which can work, and it's, according to me, an okay set. But my friend was saying, when I was trying to looking for a Marowak set, of course the first thing that comes to anyone's mind when they think of Heat Marowak, it is especially offensive. But like I say, I like Heat, which is actually viable, and Marowak is just so good in all the fields except for special attack. You know, you don't really get anything in mind. I'm speaking about Alolan-Marowak, by the way, not just a normal Marowak. But my friend was saying, actually he wasn't really in a personal chat with me. He was saying in the Discord that this set really works well. So I decided, if this works well, then this could be my heat set, and that's why I put this on here. So it's a specially offensive Marowak with choice specs. Lightning Rod. This set 100% I would run Lightning Rod because you know you can switch into the electric type hits, and you always need that +1 special attack. Then Fire Blast, maximize the damage output. Shadow Ball, once again stab. Earth Power, ground type, which like it's substitution for Earthquake or Boomerang, because these 3 type moves go really well with this Pokemon. And for the last move, I have put on Thunderbolt here, but this Pokemon is so versatile. I was shocked when I saw the special attacking versatility in this one, but it gets Thunderbolt, gets Ice Beam, yeah, it gets Focus Blast, it gets Dark Pulse, and it is full of moves which you can use for special attack. Even Ancient Power, not bad at all. And so, you know, it has a lot of specially attacking moves. Let's check what it has. So, well, no, kind of expected even that because of the number of variety of special attacking move this thing has. You know, who knows, it might as well have it. So I put Thunderbolt in here just because of Pokemon like Tapu Fini. Thunderbolt is always good. So the bulky side of Alolan-Marowak is the EV spread is the same: 200 HP, 16 defense, 40 special defense. But instead of attack, we have put 252 in special attack, and with a modest nature to increase and maximize the damage output on this Pokemon, so that this specially attacking set hits as hard as possible. So these were the sets which I went through. Thick Club, Banded. You could put Assault Vest as well. Yeah, there it is, Assault Vest. You could do that as well. Then there's the bulky set. Then there's the sweeper set, which we all love. The original set which I had given was this. I'll just put it up so that there's no confusion. Yep, sword stance and leftovers. This was the original set I went for. And then there's the heat set, like always. So guys, this are my sets on how to use Alolan-Marowak. So once again, in the comment section down below, let me know what Pokemon you want to know how to use, and I'll help you with it. I'll make a video, Pokestrats video on it. So just let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love reading your comments. Comment anything, I just love it. Also subscribe if you haven't already for more fun Pokemon content, more Pokestrats, more timeout squads, and a lot of fun. Also share this video with other Pokemon lovers so that even they can watch me. And if I didn't say it already, I don't know whether I said it or not, then hit that like button down below if you like this video. So guys, I'll leave you here. I'll come back next time at 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second. And peace guys.